Chris here with Super Savvy Travelers. Hey, sorry about my hair, it was just out in the rain. It has been raining for all day today and all day yesterday, and not just little dribs and drabs, we're talking dumps. We're springtime. Anyway, since Pete and I recently relocated to Mola di Bari, I thought I'd do a little video blog on what it's like moving to a new town in Italy. Now, before I start this video, I want to let you know that I am writing a little book. It's called Auguri, the House is Yours. Now what? And it is for all you guys who have purchased or are going to purchase. You need to know what happens after the sale and where to go and what to do. So that book is going to give you everything you need. And of course, we have our online course, which you should have already taken if you're taking the steps and making the plunge. So anyway, here's what it's like to move into a new Italian city. It's been a long time since we came over to Santa Domenica Talao, and frankly, we forgot what it's like to move to a new city and start out with a new house. I mean, we do have the other new houses that we've bought and renovated and sold and used for short-term rentals, but it's different when you're living in one. So I have a few points here that I wanted to bring up. First of all, when you get your house, of course, you're going to come over and you're going to do the actual signing and then take possession of the house. But don't give up your Airbnb. Make sure you have other accommodations for a while until you go in and assess the house and how everything's working. In our case, the house was considered habitable, but we've been in situations like that before where the house is considered habitable, but there's still a lot of things that needed to be done before it's actually really habitable. Small things, but things that are important nonetheless. The gas in our house was not hooked up right, and in fact, the plumber said, "Oh my God!" And I'm like, okay, good, I'm glad we didn't turn that on. And the electrics needed to be turned on. The water was okay, but we flushed the toilet down below and it went everywhere. Luckily, there was nothing in it. That was a preliminary practice flush, which I'm glad, because the water went everywhere. There was the little sealer on the bottom of the toilet was completely gone. So there's a lot of things. Go in, turn on all the water, see what happens, and then go look underneath and see if there's anything leaking. So those kind of things, you're going to need some time. So keep your Airbnb or whatever until you're into the house and you've checked everything out. It'll also give you enough time to get your plumbers and electricians so that you can have it ready when you want to move in. Another tip that I want to bring up is before you get over there, ask your agent to refer you to some handymen or some plumbers and electricians and things like that, because you're going to need professionals and you don't want to be looking for them at the last minute. So get those from your agent and also anybody else in the area that you know that can recommend those professionals. And you may even want to give the professionals a little call and go, "Hey, I may be calling you with a sort of urgent request. It would be great if you could come over and handle those things for us." So definitely put us on your schedule if you know there's certain things that need to be done. Electric and gas, again, I'm glad we didn't put on the gas. That was a problem. There were certain problems with the electrics. In fact, the electrician came in, looked at the box that was hanging off the wall, and he said, "Signora, che succede qui?" I'm like, oh my God, yeah, I don't know what happened there. It was like that when we moved in. The box was just sort of hanging off. He's like, "Ooh," and I thought he was going to go, "No, signora, non possiamo fare nulla," but he didn't. He brought out his tools, and I heard a whole lot of drilling and all kinds of stuff, that sounds that I love, and it was all set up and ready to go. But it did take a good 5 days for the electrics to be turned on, despite the constant gentle prodding that Pete and I did at the NL office. Water was already on when we got here. It was just shut off in the house, so that was pretty easy. We just had to get the name transferred over. Okay, well, that will get you started with my book and these little tips. You kind of know what to expect. Definitely book your accommodations. Come on over, do the act. It's so exciting when the notaio hands you the keys and says, "Auguri, the house is yours." Then the adventures begin. See you soon, guys.